Hello, hello, hello. You're here. Okay, cool. Welcome to our first live specimen sale of 2019. Can you believe it? We are here. It feels like forever since I've seen you. I have incredible things tonight. I hope you're excited. I am so excited to see you. And I'm really curious if there's anybody who's here who hasn't been to a live specimen sale before. I want to make sure everybody knows the process, right? Because that's really important. It's kind of, is it hot in here or is it just me? I feel like I'm going back and forth on temperature. I'll be fine now. I'm gonna take my sweater off, but I have my sweater here in case I get cold. The weather's, no, I think it's all right. The weather's been cold here in LA, and then it gets kind of humid in the afternoon, so bear with us. I want to be ready for the hotness of this sale. We have so many beautiful things. Okay, so some of you are new. Kind of want to just tell you about the process so that you kind of know. We have to know your YouTube handle. So when you go into, guide me again, my account, right? Is that where you have to put it in?
Yes, there's Sage Goddess account.
Okay.
Account details.
Okay. You have to have a Sage Goddess account. You have to enter your YouTube handle under account details. It's really, really important because that's how we send you your invoice. The whole process is really, really easy to buy. So if I show you something that you want, you say sold, and today I have like 8 of this, 5 of that, 1 of these. So it's going to be kind of fast and furious today. We don't have a lot of anything. And so hold on to your hats. You need to have fast internet. If you have kids like me who are 9 and 11 and who are on their devices and kind of draining your internet, you may want to ask them to take a break for an hour so that you have optimal speed. So those are kind of the two. Eileen said sold because she's practicing. I think that's good to do. Yeah, so tell your kids to take a break from their electronics so that you have your internet speed situation. I still have a cold, so bear with me. I have lots of tea, and I think I'm going to be fine for the next hour and a half. We've had like a record cold season here, in the U.S. anyway, so I am feeling slightly better. Thank you for checking on me, by the way. That makes me feel very loved. What about husbands, right? Well, that's the thing. I was trying to blame it on your kids. You know, your internet issues, but it could well be your partner who's draining all your all your internets too. So certainly in my house, honestly, it's an uphill battle because if it isn't my kids on it, it's my husband. You need like multiple servers in your house if you have kids who are doing video games and all the things. So it's 64 in Southern Ohio today. Is that like a record for you guys? That's kind of warm. I think it's 64 here today. So I'm happy that you're having a beautiful day in Ohio. It's kind of awesome. Yeah, right, Julia. I love that. Okay, so I hope you're ready. We have incredible giveaways. We have two really beautiful charity items for you as well. So I hope you're excited. Really, really, really awesome things. There's kind of a pattern and a symmetry to today's too. So no, you're not late. You are right on time. Gail, my son lives on Fortnite. That's a conversation for another time. I'm not the only one. I have to join millions of parents who can say that very same thing. Okay, where should we even begin? All the things. I seriously don't know where to begin because we have so many things and just a few of each one, so I'm going to dive right in. This is my favorite bracelet. This is Charoite, C-H-A-R-O-I-T-E, and it is the stone of the warrior. You know what Charoite does? It brings you courage. This is the get through it with grace stone. And so if you, I think of this bracelet as like your like warrior piece for going into 2019, like nothing's going to scare you this year. If you feel like you want to leave fear behind, this is a really good stone for all of that courage. Isn't it beautiful? So I have Citrine. I have 15 of these beautiful bracelets. Our original price on these was $100. Today they're $75. Which is an incredible price for Charoite. Charoite comes from Russia, and it's a stone that isn't mined all year long because of weather conditions. It's this beautiful natural purple color. Isn't that beautiful? And it's because it's rare and hard to find, especially in jewelry. Again, Citrine. Poor guys. They're getting us started early tonight. Blessings to them on their path. It's hard to find it in jewelry, especially, do you see how they're faceted? I think these are so beautiful. It's like a checkerboard faceting on these almost. And so anyway, I have a little teeny fairy wrist. I'm like a 6-inch wrist, 5 3/4. And so you can see how it fits me. There's plenty of room. I would say up to a 7-inch wrist, you're going to be very comfortable in these. But I like my bangles kind of like that. You can see how it falls on me a little bit. Aren't they beautiful? Andrea's word of the year is courage. Charoite is kind of made for you. Even if you don't get one of the bracelets, like you need a charoite tumbled stone, or you need a ring or a pendant, so that every time you look down, it's like a reflection of your word of the year, because that stone is so much a partner for that process. All right, congratulations. Hi, Cheryl Tilton. I can see you. Happy to see you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Aren't they pretty? So one more glance at these lovely things. I had not seen charoite bracelets like this before. And what I love is it's just the stone and you. That's what you want with magical jewelry, by the way. Here's my teaching piece. When you buy magical jewelry, you always want, here's an example, like you want your rings to be open on the back. This is one of our spec sale rings, by the way, from before that I bought. You want your rings open on the back because you want the energy of the stone to come through. Like you wouldn't want that to all be silver. And so that's part of the reason why I love gemstone bracelets like this. There's nothing in between you and that stone. So in terms of the medicine of the stone and wearing jewelry for symbolic purposes, that's my favorite thing. So I want to make sure I teach you that. Hi, Bonnie. Eileen's word of the year is transformation. Do you know I totally love knowing what your word of the year is? And do you know that this is the first year I haven't chosen a word of the year? I'm working with words of the month. Kind of a different concept. Because there isn't this like big overarching thing, but I feel like I'm working on about a dozen smaller things this year. So instead of saying, oh, my word of the year is blah, I'm doing little words of the month, which might inspire you to do things. You know, you could do that too. You have a big word of the year, and then you could have sort of micro words of the month. Kind of fun, right? Oh, you guys are the best. Look at that. Gratitude, unlock, compassion. Beautiful. So we'll come back and let you know. Rosie's like me. She's a more is more girl. She's chosen 4 words this year. That also could be, I have like mild attention deficit disorder, so it could just be that I can't pay attention to one word for a year anymore. I have to kind of diversify. So good. All right, so the charoite bracelets were there. The other jewelry piece that I have for you this sale that I want to show you are these natural citrine pendants. Let me find these on my list.
They are.
Oh, there they are.
1 second.
Yeah. Citrine pendants. I have 22 of these. Original price on these was $50, and our price tonight is $40, which is really good for natural citrine in sterling silver. These are $925. Beautiful, the whole thing. Bail, cap, everything is $925 sterling silver, so they looks about like that. In case you're new to me, not all citrine is natural. So when I say natural citrine, that's kind of a big deal, because a lot of citrine that you buy today is heat-treated amethyst, which is not for prosperity. It's a beautiful stone, but it's not going to attract prosperity. If you're trying to do prosperity work, you need to work with natural citrine, and that's what these are. Aren't they pretty? I'm a sucker for details. Look how beautifully they faceted these. And let me count. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Are they all 8-sided? So this one is a hexagon. This is really cool. 6 sides, as above, so below. This is 8-sided, and so is this one. 8's the number of prosperity and wealth. So if you have a hexagonal one, you should always count the sides. If you have a hexagonal one, that's going to create wealth within, wealth without. Wealth above, wealth below. So it's going to create wealth across your life. Same thing with 8. 8 is the number of the expansion of wealth and prosperity. So 8's going to bring wealth into all parts of your life as well. Isn't that neat? So, okay, I'm glad you guys like those. I had a feeling you would like those. So we had 22 of those. Our price is $40. Aren't they beautiful? So this would be a fun one. And you know, the nice thing with sterling silver is you can wear this all the time. You never have to take it off. I wear my sterling silver rings and jewelry in the shower. I never take it off. So sterling silver is really, it's easy to wear. You don't even have to think about it. And that natural citrine is really beautiful. So excited for you guys if you got one of those. Yeah. I try to say those things over and over again sometimes, because some people have been with me forever who are live right now, like for the whole almost 8 years I've been doing this. And then some people are brand new. And so I still try to give the little kind of original insights again and again, because some people have heard me say those things and then some people haven't. So I try to continue to teach those things just to reinforce them. Thanks for that, Cheryl. I appreciate it. Okay, so that is a lot of our jewelry for today. Now, why don't we talk about the quartz clusters? Okay, now, these quartz clusters are really, really special for a couple of reasons. Partly the way they were created, and then partly what we're doing with them for you. So all of the crystals, you should know, from the live specimen sale go into our specimen room. All of those crystals are cleansed and charged and blessed before they go to you. Alexis and I have a little ceremony that we do, and it's really beautiful. I think you would appreciate it, actually. I cleanse the stones, and then I call in the guardians of the gateways to bless and charge your stones with all the properties of those directions. And so that process always happens. With these particular crystals, what I'm going to be doing a separate ceremony with these, because I want this to be your generator of the year. Clear quartz is the most powerful magnifier of energy on the planet. That's why we work with it. These are hand-polished generators. Do you see how that's a natural triple? Isn't that beautiful? Now they have these little caps on them because I want you to get yours without a ding in the tip. There's nothing worse than buying a beautiful quartz generator and having it arrive to you and the tip is broken. So it's going to ship to you just like that to keep it safe for you. Now, how many of these? I have small, medium, and large. Let me make sure I have the sizes right, Alexis.
Yes, so it's
this is the small, right?
Yeah, this one goes small, medium, and then those are both large.
Okay. This is the small size. Okay. And so the small is a twin. Isn't that sweet? What's really cool is on this side, you can see the line of the other side. Do you know what I mean? You can see the echo of the growth on both sides because it's so clear and beautiful. So this is the small. The small, our original price was $109. Our price tonight is $94 for the small. And again, so when you, and none of these are single terminated. They're all at least double terminated. They're either 2 or 3 points on each one. Then this is the medium size. The medium is $105 for your medium. Isn't that gorgeous? Again, a natural triple, hand polished. And then the large is $115. These go up to 7 inches, by the way, for the large. I have 2 large, 5 medium, 8 small. And that's all she wrote. Aren't they beautiful? It's an incredible price for these size of multi-terminated generators. Back in the day, I would say probably about 15 years ago, I saved up for my first clear quartz generator. I'd paid $60 for one this size that was single terminated. So for $25 or $30 more to get a double terminated hand polished piece, all these years later, is pretty nuts. But that's the benefit of the spec sale. The other thing you should know is shipping is already woven in if you live in the US. If you're outside the US, it's $5 extra to ship your item. So that's where you also save a lot of money compared to buying on the website, which is pretty cool. Isn't that beautiful? So again, this is the large. This is the medium. I have the least of these. I only have 2 of these. This is the medium. I have 5 of these. And then this is the small. Beautiful quartz. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these into ceremony and I'm going to program them. Because quartz is really the only crystal that you can program in a powerful way for your intention. And I'm going to program them to manifest what you seek in 2019 and open that container for you. And then when you get it, you can program it with whatever that intention is. I'm just going to ask that it unfolds in perfect time in alignment with your highest good in the year ahead, which I think is pretty cool. So that is a little special extra energy boost that you're going to get when you purchase these tools as well. I'm so glad you guys are excited about these. I thought you would be. I think they're beautiful. There's something to the hand polishing. I really wish I could get you up closer. There's something to the hand polishing that makes these more powerful, in my experience. And not only do they feel different, right? They feel softer in terms of their energy, but just knowing that a human went over each individual line and just brought it more to life. I think you can feel the energy of that. It's really, really special. They're Brazilian quartz, by the way. I always like to tell you where your quartz comes from, because silicon dioxide, which is quartz, is mined all over the world, and it makes a difference. My favorite quartz is Brazilian, and Tibetan quartz, Himalayan quartz. Those are my two personal favorites. Not to say I don't like Chinese quartz, but it doesn't have the same resonance in my experience. Like when you're really trying to use quartz to magnify energy, I would always tell you, go Brazilian or African, or go Tibetan or Himalayan. You like Tibetan too, I know, I really like it as well. All right, so do you want to come back to the Charoite? What can we announce for people?
Let's see here.
We like to tell you who got what, because that's exciting, and we can all congratulate you for the beautiful pieces that you got. I'm so excited for you guys.
For Charoite, we have Veretta,
Okay, Veretta for Charoite bracelets.
Claudia,
Claudia got one.
Persephone Rising,
Persephone Rising.
Priestess 37,
That's Colin, got one.
Yacht Club Crew,
Yacht Club Crew. That's always a tongue twister for me.
Kelly Bennett,
Kelly Bennett.
Teresa Jolly,
Teresa Jolly.
Luna Logan,
That has a ring to it. Luna Logan.
beautiful, yeah. Nancy Elias,
Nancy.
Crystal Scarlet,
Crystal Scarlet.
oh, that's beautiful.
It's pretty too.
Sherry Hauser,
Sherry.
Trish Hurrill,
Trish got one.
and Karen.
And Karen. Congrats, girls. I'm excited for you guys. And then you guys can let me know when you're ready for me to
We can
share the
just-
citrine. Can I give these back to you for just a minute, Alexis? Just
Yes.
clear a little space.
We have 2 of those bracelets left if anyone wants.
Oh, we have 2 Charoite bracelets left. So if you still want one of these Charoite bracelets, if you're just arriving now, there's 2 left. This is the Courage bracelet. Grace under fire. Grace under pressure. Kicking 2019's butt with no fear is what this bracelet does. I have a friend who's a vet who served in Afghanistan and in Iraq, and I shared this stone with him because it's also really good for PTSD, you know, for allowing yourself to look back upon your moments of bravery with a sense of compassion. So it's got all these different metaphysical meanings to it. I love Charoite so much. It's a powerful stone. It's a crown chakra stone. I know, right? Like, don't you feel like you could just stare into it? Because it's got all these, like, swirls, and it's a very mystical stone. Okay.
Samantha and Tara got one.
Samantha and Tara got them? Okay, so that is the last of Charoite for tonight.
And then
Beautiful. Congratulations, you guys.
we can do the citrine as
Okay,
well.
we'll do citrine pendants. Who got citrine? Remember to look underneath yours and count your facets when you get it home, because I think you'll be interested to see how many sides there are.
We've got Gail Smith,
Okay, Gail got one.
Michelle,
Michelle.
Melissa,
Melissa. Which Michelle got one?
Michelle O.
Okay, Owen?
Just says
Just O. Okay, Michelle O got one.
Rebecca S.
Rebecca S got one.
Anna.
Anna.
Forby,
Anna, yeah.
Megan.
Megan got one.
N. Sosa.
Ed?
N.
N.
Yeah,
N
just
Sosa.
that
Okay,
letter.
N. N got one.
Cheryl Tilton.
Okay, Cheryl got one.
Rhonda Hefner.
Rhonda.
Oria.
Orion and Carissa.
Ori and Carissa. Okay.
Brenda and Amy Lynn.
Brendan, Amy Lynn.
Diana and Brandy.
Diana and Brandy.
Sherry and Denise.
Sherry and Denise.
LaFawn and Gansito Lover.
LaFawn and Gansita Lover.
Amanda and Dawn.
Amanda and Dawn.
And Bianca.
And Bianca. Congratulations, everybody. Yay.
Dawn is replaced with Faith Grenade.
Okay, Dawn's replaced with Faith Grenade. Got that. Rebecca said that that's her power stone this year to heal her solar plexus. If you're healing up your power center, what an incredible piece of jewelry for you. And we almost never have natural citrine pendants like that. It's not very often that we get them. I think maybe once or twice a year. So that's an exciting one. Okay. Nancy, I see you, Nancy. Congratulations! That was Bianca's first Spexo purchase. I'm going to cheers you with my tea. I know. Yay, Bianca. Welcome to the club, girl. If you're going to start somewhere, that's a damn good place to start. I hope it brings you all the prosperity you seek and beyond your needs and your expectations. Okay. So, whenever I show Sugilite, I always come out of the closet, in case you don't know. I have MS. I don't talk about it a lot because why? There's too many other things in life to focus on. But I do. And so this is a very powerful stone that heals the central nervous system. It's one of the first stones I was prescribed by my teacher at the time, who said, okay, MS, we go to Sugilite. So if you have any conditions of the central nervous system, and I would argue any inflammatory disease, and honestly, that's about 50% of the population at this point has inflammatory disease. Hey, Kevin, nice to see you. I've never had Sugilite Spheres at this price, and I have exactly 10 of them. They're $49. It's insane. The price of Sugilite has skyrocketed. This little purple gem right here. I'm bringing it up close to the camera because I want you to see they're full of markings. I don't want you to think they're like just kind of purple black blobs. They're really not. But it's hard to get the camera to pick up the subtlety of it. Like this one has a little bit of red in it. I'm going to turn it so you can see it. Do you see that red? Not beautiful. The price has skyrocketed because, look at that. Read up on Sugilite. I'm not going to make some of the health claims that they make in other countries because we can't do that here in the US, but there are some pretty substantial claims about what Sugilite heals. And so as soon as all that information got out, the price went through the roof. The benefit I have is I work with someone directly at the mine. That's the only way I can bring you a sphere like that that's hand polished at that price. It's insane. It should be 3 times that much. I know, right? It's a good price. So congratulations to the 10 of you who got those, and that's all I got. I wanted 100 of them. I got 10. And that's direct, right? So it's just a very hard stone to source. Whoop. I'm throwing them at Alexis. Here. No, but we get so excited when we see Sugilite, don't we? I mean, we had those slices last week or the week before. I literally was drooling. There was like a little bit of like just drool right here in the corner of my mouth. They were the most beautiful slices of Sugilite. If you got one of those, like you're just lucky. Those were full of what's known as richterite, which is like a super rare, ultra electric blue inclusion that you find in some Sugilite. You don't find it in all. You find some bustamite in some. You find some richterite in others. But anyway, enjoy. Congratulations to those of you who got those. Right? Tara says her daughter has autoimmune disease and this helps. I work with my daughter too because, of course, autoimmune likes to move around family lineages. So she has her own autoimmune challenges and I work with it with her too. Oh, nope, the wands have not come yet, darling. Alma's like, have you shown those citrine wands yet? Nope, girl. They are coming. Okay, congratulations to you guys. Let's go to the Calcite Generators. I'm super excited about these. Again, my apologies in advance. I have 8 of one size and 6 of the other. There's so little of everything tonight. But that's what makes it special.
I think this is... Oh, are you talking about the points or the generators?
Oh, the generators. Where are the generators?
Oh, so the generators...
Oh, I have 8.
Yes. So they're one size.
Okay.
There's the taller, skinnier.
Okay, that's right.
Yeah.
Okay, then I have even less, and I'm sorry. I have 8 and 6 of the other calcite. I only have 8 of the generators. But as Alexis just said, some of them are wider and fatter. I'm not calling this fat. Some of them are wider and thicker, and some of them are skinnier and taller. Some of them are more of the golden calcite, which is solar plexus, empowerment, expansion of joy around your power, so confidence and strength in who you are. And then the clear optical calcite is more of a crown chakra, soul star chakra stone. And so more of the clear is around seeing clearly what's happening in your life. There's actually studies around use of optical calcite by the FBI for spy operations. Because if you put something behind a sheet of optical calcite from certain directions, you can't see it. So this is also called an invisibility stone that helps you sort of not to be more visible where you need to be and less visible where you don't need to be. I have, and by the way, they all come with a free bottle of Claritas perfume, which is my clarifying blend, my organizing blend, which supports the medicine, the work of that particular stone. I have 8 of them. They are $59. Our original price was $75. Plus you get the perfume. It's crazy. That is a crazy price. I know, aren't they beautiful? So if you have a preference, we'll try to support your preference. If you like more of the golden, this one is my favorite because this is a tad more common. The golden is less common. So I like the golden color. So if you have a preference, we'll try to attach what you would like. Clear calcite and quartz, really great question. How do you tell the difference? Because they look almost the same, but they feel different, okay? And one of the things I will tell you is when you look into calcite, it looks holographic. Wouldn't you describe it that way, Alexis? Oh, yeah. So when you look through quartz to an object, it almost looks like you can read it clearly. When you look at an object through calcite, it looks holographic, like there's multiple versions of it. And that's what I was telling you about. That's why they've used it in spy operations, because you look at it from one direction, you can see clearly. You look at it from the other direction, you can't see it as clearly. And you can actually see sort of holographic material inside your calcite, both of them, both the golden and the clear. You can see sort of a holographic hue to it. It's hard to describe it, but as soon as you pick it up, you're going to know. And the other thing I will tell you, just to know about calcite, don't put them in direct sunlight. Don't sit them outside. Don't put them in a window where they're going to get direct sunlight all day long, because they will go a little opaque on you. So to keep that crystal clarity of your calcite, you can put it anywhere you want, just not in direct sunlight or outside. Does that make sense? I just want to make sure you keep your calcite looking really beautiful. I'm excited for those of you who got those. Aren't they beautiful? So beautiful. And the perfume is just like a free bonus gift. But I thought it was a really good one because that perfume helps you to see all sides of an issue or of a challenge. And since that's what the stone is for, we thought that would be a really good pairing for you guys. Okay, anything else you guys want me to call out?
Yes, let's do the clear quartz clusters.
Okay, let's talk about the clusters. I'm excited to see who got one.
Okay, so for size small.
Okay, the small ones first.
Yacht Club Crew.
Yep, Yacht Club Crew.
Angela.
Okay, you want to give me two at a time? That's a little bit easier sometimes.
Okay, Cheryl and Gail.
Okay, Cheryl and Gail.
Kathy and Retha.
Kathy and Retha.
Sarah and Angel of Light.
Sarah and Angel of Light. All got the small hand-polished quartz clusters. Congratulations, you guys are so beautiful.
Medium, we have Tammy and Eve.
Okay, medium goes to Tammy and Eve.
Anna and Kelly.
Anna and Kelly.
And Brandy.
And Brandy. Congratulations.
And large, we have Lori and Janet.
Okay, Lori and Janet got the two large clusters, and that is all she wrote for that. Athena Max says her calcite wand has been somewhere unknown in her yard for over 2 years. When you get it back, it might not look the same as when you left it. But it'll still have all of its properties. I'll just never forget, I bought a calcite sphere, small one, from my local shop probably 25 years ago. And I didn't know, I mean, I was new into my journey with crystals, and some crystals I was becoming familiar with, and I had not worked with calcite before. I was so excited. I brought it home. I was charging it under the full moon. I left it outside for a couple days, and that little thing went from crystal clear to opaque. And so when I was at my little metaphysical shop the next time, the store owner said, "Oh, shit, I forgot to tell you. Don't take it outside." Anyway. Too much for that. But and so someone was asking about your purchase, so just know we're going to invoice you for your purchases, so there's nothing to do right now until you receive your invoice. That's why you have to have your account set up on sagegoddess.com so that we have all the access to your username and your email account and stuff, and then we will invoice you directly. All right.
Would you like to call out Sugilite?
Yeah, let's do Sugilite. Who got Sugilite Spheres?
Sosa and Cheryl.
And Sosa and Cheryl.
Persephone and Carissa.
Persephone and Carissa.
Desiree and Brenda.
Desiree and Brenda.
Angela and Michelle.
Angela and Michelle.
And Deanna.
And Deanna. Those are all of the Sugilite Spheres. Cheryl, it doesn't change color outside. Congratulations, you guys. It just gets opaque. It just loses its clarity. It's not gonna look bad. If you were to take this outside, it would be the same color. It just wouldn't be as crystal clear. So that's why I wanted to make sure I shared that information with you. It's like my public service announcement. I would never want anybody to go through what I went through. It's kind of a heartbreak. You fall in love with your crystal and then it changes on you. All right, Alexis created an offering for you. And I am about as excited as she is to share it with you. This was an idea from Alexis's heart, and I thought it was absolutely brilliant. And so we have 12 of these. This is your New Year cleansing set. This is every basic you need for ritual and ceremony. Are you ready? And it's like the ultimate set. So I have 12 of these. They're $75 each. They're over $100 retail value, Sage Goddess. Okay, so this is kind of like surprise package. I know. Okay, first of all, you're getting a huge abalone shell. And inside your abalone shell, you are getting a 6-stone purifying set. This one has amber, onyx, black tourmaline, optical calcite, kyanite, and obsidian. So those are all in there. So you get your 6-stone set. You get a bottle of cleanse perfume. and a bottle of Begin perfume for opening circle and clearing your space. You get a white sage bundle, hand wrapped here at Sage Goddess with rose petals. You get a Palo Santo stick. And you get one of the larger selenite wands that we have here in the building, which you can use, like I always do, to open a sacred circle. Anything that touches selenite is instantly cleared. So it's a purifier. It's like white light crystallized, truly, is what selenite is. And so all of this is going to come bundled together for you as part of that kit. Isn't that beautiful? You did such a good job on that, Alexis. I think it's really, really stunning. So again, this is $75. We have 12 of them. And it comes with the selenite wand, 8 to 9 inches, abalone shell, your 4-inch sage bundle, your 4-inch Palo Santo stick, Begin perfume, cleanse perfume, and then 6 purifying gemstones. They're into it. I honestly, I would get this one. This is one of the ones I would get. And this would be a really cool gift for somebody too. If you know somebody who's just starting out and it's like, what do I need? This covers every basic. Truly, truly. And also all 4 elements. The perfumes represent water, so does the shell. The sage bundle represents air. The stones represent earth. And then when you light the bundle, it represents fire. So you have all 4 of your elements contained there too. All 12, we just have 12 of these. I wish we had more. Do you know what slowed us down in some ways was the selenite, because this size is kind of hard to find. Bear with me, guys. And then the abalone shells. Abalone is very, very hard to source, especially this size. You can find smaller shells, but the larger you get, and this is considered to be a medium to large abalone shell. This is a big mama. This isn't like a little girl shell. I know Roxanne said we should sell that on the site around Samhain and in bulk. Well, you know what's interesting? Roxanne is, and this might surprise you or not, Sage Goddess is very global. And so we have customers all year long who are buying Samhain tools at Beltane, right? And we have customers who are buying Beltane tools at Samhain because our community is bi-hemispheric. We are all over the world. And so we used to go, who's buying all these Halloween tools in May? Before we realized that we're kind of big in New Zealand and in Australia. And so our Southern Hem sisters are working their magic in the South on the opposite side of the wheel. That's right. So Nikita mentioned abalone is declining because it's being over-harvested. And so one of the things that I hope allows you to appreciate the work that we do together is we source it ethically. The person that we source our abalone shells is direct in Mexico, and he's very cautious. He does not over-harvest. He knows exactly how many years old each abalone is at each of the different stages of life, and he's very involved in conservation. And so, you know, it's not like going somewhere on Etsy and God knows where they got their shells and everything's secondhand and the person doesn't know anything about it. Same with our white sage. It's all organic, harvested from a sustainable farm. The plants are never harmed. Offerings are made every time they harvest. And so it's really important to us, you know, the sort of the ethical side of things, because if we don't know what we're sourcing for you, the energy of that is there when you get it. So I like to make sure that we know kind of what we're working with. We really try and do our best. It's true. Diane, I spent a lot of time in Australia, and honestly, if the U.S. becomes untenable, Australia is on my radar. I've always said it's the only other like English-speaking country that I would immediately go and move to and be happy for the rest of my life. It's really, really true. Okay, that was awesome. Hey, do you want to come up and do show and tell with that amethyst that's going to be gone in 2 seconds?
Yeah.
There's only one of these, my friends. Okay, I'm going to make room for you. I'm just going to show you this. We are going to show you this. Ta-da! This is the altar plate to end all altar plates. It's as thick as my hand, okay? And it is, what was the price on this one? $250. $250. Can we get closer? I'll help you. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sorry, what is going on right there? And then the dimension of it. That is a serious piece of amethyst. And it takes 2 of us to hold it.
And it's an eye. I just noticed.
Oh, it does have the eye.
I didn't notice until I saw it on the
It does have the eye. Isn't it beautiful? I know. So anyway, only one of those. Congratulations in advance. Do you want me to help you get this down?
Oh,
you got it? Okay.
All right. That is Tracy Glassbell.
Ah, Tracy got that one. Woo! That's a piece and a half, girl. truly. That is so special. I had a couple more of those. I had a couple more of those, but they're busy because they are charging my CBD. Those big slabs are over in the other building, and all of our CBD is charging on those right now. They're a little busy.
I went to go pick them up, and
they're covered in CBD. It's really true. Our CBD isn't ready yet. It's charging. I'm not kidding, actually. We've got it on ice for all of you. I know, right? So anyway, when we're done with that, then maybe we'll sell those as like CBD charged amethyst, like the other way around, right? Yeah. I know. It's very relaxed right now. It's feeling no pain that those amethyst slices over there. It's, that's an indirect method, right? Putting all the CBD bottles onto the amethyst is called the indirect method, but it still very much infuses the CBD itself with the medicine. So that's going to be it's going to be a few weeks ultimately that it'll have been charged in that space. It's in a very beautiful container being charged for you. Okay. It's true. It's important to us too. Very, very much so. Okay. God, there's so much over there I want to talk about. Tanzanite. Okay, I wish I had more of these. I have 11. This is the lowest price we've ever offered Tanzanite crystals. Thank you. Actually, I want to show it to them in the container. It's okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, just give me a few because they can see it pretty clearly through. They're cool little boxes.
Yeah. Cool.
Okay. What's important about these? These are mined direct from Tanzania, so direct from the source. These are fully terminated Tanzanite crystals. Ooh, that's actually a really great shot. Our original price on these was $85. Our price tonight is $75. I can't find them at a lower price. Not to say you can't in the world find them at a lower price, but I can't. Tanzanite is the most important member of the Synergy 12 for developing your intuition, and these are beautifully terminated pieces. You could have incredible jewelry made out of these, and these are the actual terminated tips of Tanzanite from Tanzania, Africa. So again, I have 11 of them. We will not have these at this price. I think we did a few of these from Denver, and they were more, if I recall. I think they were about $10 more a piece. So this is even a lower price than we had them for you at Denver. And again, direct from Tanzania. Isn't that cool to see? So the story of Tanzanite, just in case you don't know that, I'll try and tell you that really quickly because I like the stories. When you get my crystal lore book, which is on Amazon right now, by the way, for pre-order, it'll be out in April, you can read the whole section on Tanzanite. I told you the whole story there. Okay, there we go. So there was a terrible storm in Tanzania, and there was thunder and lightning, and so all the villagers fled. It was a terrible storm. And the villagers were gone for, I can't remember if it was a day or 2 days, something like that. When they came back, this crystal was all over the ground. Okay? What had happened geologically, it almost seems impossible to be honest, but what had happened geologically, you can't find Tanzanite outside of Tanzania. This mineral doesn't exist anywhere else in the world. That's what the first thing you should know. A lightning bolt had pierced the mountain. This is near Mount Kilimanjaro, by the way, okay? Like, they were talking about, like, big, monumental, energetic spaces in the world. The lightning bolt had struck the mountain, pierced the mountain down into the Tanzanite vein, and spontaneously extracted those Tanzanite crystals and spewed them all over the ground. And so what has happened, this is really, really cool, by the way, what has happened is that Tanzanite now funds Tanzania. The Tanzanian economy is incredibly supported by Tanzanite. Like, you purchasing this. And so ever since that time, the people from Tanzania have considered themselves blessed. And they thought that was a divine act of God, bringing them this little rare mineral, which is rarer than diamond. Tanzanite is rarer than diamond. That now supports their entire economy. Isn't that a beautiful story? I know. Can you imagine coming back from a terrible storm and you're worried and so much has been destroyed, and yet there are these little electric blue crystals all over the ground, and then come to find out that the lightning bolt, one of them, pierced the mountain and the pocket itself. We may never have found Tanzanite, say my Tanzanian miner friends. We may never have found Tanzanite were it not for that storm. And that was only 30 years ago, 40 years ago now, maybe close to 50 years ago now. Cool deal, right? I love Tanzanite. I wish I had more of it in my life. I welcome an abundance of Tanzanite in my world. I don't have a lot of it. I have the jewelry that you have, but I love it so much. It's one of my favorite stones. Isn't that cool? Congratulations, you guys. I'm excited for you. Now you'll get to have a little piece of that history when you work with that crystal. I think it's amazing. Announcements? Okay, what have we got?
So for the cleansing sets.
Okay, cleansing sets. Let's talk about the shells with all the goodies inside.
We've got Yacht Club Crew and Dina.
Okay, Yacht Club Crew and Dina.
Debbie and Stacy.
Debbie and Stacy.
Joanna and Debbie Dosh.
Yep, Debbie D and Joanna.
Lena and Tara.
Lena and Tara.
Teresa and Sherry Hauser.
Okay, Teresa and Sherry H.
Amy and Brenda.
Amy and Brenda. Got the cleansing sets. Congratulations, you guys.
And then we have the Tanzanite as well.
Honestly, Julia, that's what it was like. You know, those divine acts of God where it's like, now, humans, you shall have Tanzanite. And it was plucked from the earth, right? It's like, how often does that happen? Not very often. Geologically, that's a very rare phenomenon.
Oh, so I'm supposed to be...
Did you guys want me to announce anything or no?
Oh, I'm sorry. Should I say? Oh,
She already knows.
okay. Okay, so we're ready for Tanzanite crystals.
Tanzanite crystals, okay.
So we have Trish and Sarah.
Trish and Sarah.
Cheryl and Faith.
Cheryl and Faith.
Jan and Yacht Club Crew.
Jan and Yacht Club Crew. Look, I did that. It was my intention. I'm going to say it correctly.
Janice and Teresa.
Janice and Teresa.
Becca Booth and Multilight 16.
Okay, Becca Booth and Multilight 16. Congratulations, you guys. Blessings to that siren. Oh, it's a beautiful sunset tonight. Really pretty tonight.
And
It's like purple and orange, and my ADD is kicking in, but it's really pretty. I wish you were here to watch it with me.
Lena also got a Tanzanite.
Lena got Tanzanite too. Congratulations, you guys. I know. Well, here's the thing, and that's why I share with you those stories about abalone, right? Because I think it's cool for you to know that there just aren't a lot of those. Like that size abalone shell, we have trouble sourcing them because again, our source is not going to harvest them beyond sustainability. And so he'll push back and say, I'm sorry, Athena, I can only get 12 of that size, or I can only get 16 of that size because, and so it makes me feel good about telling you, hey, that's all we have. And that's all we have because it's a limited resource. But yeah, it does make you wonder, doesn't it? What else is in the earth that we haven't seen yet? That's what keeps me excited about this work after all these years. That's right. Okay, next up, we still have a lot of really beautiful things to show you. I think I'm ready to do our double terminated citrine situation. Okay. This is gorgeous. No, not those.
Yeah. This is something else made. Okay.
Okay. Is this one on? Oh, it is.
Yes.
Yeah, it's here. Okay. This is double terminated natural citrine. It's a twin. Okay. Do you see that? So it is naturally double terminated, and it's a twin. And on the back side, it has Clevelandite, which heals trauma. Citrine is for prosperity. Clevelandite, which is that white material, heals trauma. Has blue-green tourmaline, which is for wisdom and heart healing. And it has lepidolite, which takes your anxiety away. Has all of that in one piece. I can count the number of times I've seen anything like this in my life. Okay, so this is really special. The price is $250. $250 for all the things, for all the magic. Isn't it beautiful? I know. So whoever wants this one, I'm really excited to see who gets this one. Prosperity, relaxation. Who was that?
Janet.
Janet got it. Well, Janet, you have a choice to make because this is tonight's one of two tonight charity items. So if you're new to Spec Sale, at least one item from every sale, we donate the entire proceeds of that item. So everything that you pay goes directly to the charity of your choice in your name. So it isn't something that we do for a tax write-off. It's genuinely something that we do to put good energy back out into the field. So Janet's been down this road before, so Janet needs to choose. You never have to choose in the moment. You know what I mean? You can choose later. And just let us know where we can donate your $250 for you tonight. Very exciting to see what she chooses. Isn't that cool? Clevelandite's really special. I mean, honestly, the combination, tourmaline, clevelandite, lepidolite, and citrine. I've been around the block a couple times. I haven't seen it very often in my life. A couple pieces here and there. So congratulations. That is a beautiful piece. That sat well. I love that it's a double and a twin at the same time. And then I have a giveaway for tonight. I'm going to do that next. That is one of my personal crystals. And it's very special to me. It is also a twin double terminated. So there's something really special about this. And to enter to win it, all you have to do is say yes in the feed. Isn't that fun? This is the fun part. We like this part. Okay, this is one of the clearest and most beautiful twin, 2 points, do you see? 1, 2. Double terminated, skeletal, celestial quartz pieces. This thing, I hope I can get it close up to you. Do you see the markings on this piece? Let me try and get it really close, because I think then you'll see why this piece has been with me through some very interesting times. This piece has done ceremony with me. Do you see all those markings? It might be a little tricky to see. It is just 1,000 points of light in that crystal. I would love to see you wire wrap it and wear it. This is a transmitter. This is a sending and receiving piece. And so it comes with a lot of my own personal energy to it. And I send it with love and blessings and a lot of excitement for whoever wins this beautiful piece, because it truly is one that I know quite well. Isn't it pretty? I'm so glad you guys like it. Skeletal is gorgeous. I agree with you, Ariel. It's one of my favorites. Okay. So I just go with Spirit and kind of see where Spirit takes me tonight for this piece. I have a little bit of a feeling, because I was feeling one of you earlier in a really profound way, and so I think I might know where it's going. But it's so nice to experience your energy as you drop in and say yes. And it's beautiful to see you open and be willing to receive too. Like, stay in that space in 2019 and you'll be amazed at the miracles that unfold for you if you're just willing to say yes, as you are right now, which is really beautiful. Okay, this piece is going to, and I get this little feeling at my spine when I like settle on the right person. This piece, okay. The feed went so fast. Okay. Hold on, I'm going back. This is for Elisa Aparicio. And I was connecting with you earlier energetically. It's really sweet. Not that I don't connect with all of you, but sometimes like I'll see your name in the feed and it's like Spirit wants me to stay there with you for a minute. What I want to tell you, Elisa, as I gift this to you, is that you have many guardian angels around you right now. And there's so many layers of support around you. I feel like this crystal is just a reminder. Like whenever you need that reminder that you are loved and supported and surrounded really by forces that want to see you happy and successful, I want you to work with this piece and let it be a really sacred reminder to you. It comes with so much love, truly. From my heart to yours, congratulations. It's really fun sometimes for me personally to gift a piece like that. Now, here's the other part of the story. Where did you go? Rebecca S., are you there, darling? Because I have another giveaway, and I was going to wait to see who was feeling called to it, and Spirit was like, nope, this is for Rebecca S. So I have a second giveaway right now. I usually don't do this, by the way. This is a stone called Lavenderite. Alexis and I were just talking about this piece. Rebecca S., this is for you. Are you with me? Does she see me? Yay, she's there. Okay. Rebecca S., this is a very, very special stone and a rare stone called Lavenderite. Okay? I believe it's shaped like a heart. Do you see that? I hope you can see that too. This is Lavenderite. It is a very powerful crown chakra stone. It reveals your path. It's a Dharma stone. Your guides want you to have this from me, Rebecca, to help you discern your next steps in 2019. They're talking about a little bit of confusion. It's like looking for answers to questions. And some of those questions, Rebecca, they're saying have been on your heart for quite a while. This, Rebecca, is a wishing stone. I've got chills all over. Do you see the line, Rebecca? When a line tracks all the way around a stone like that, it is a wishing stone. In my experience, that's good for one really big wish. So I'm gifting this to you, Rebecca, with a lot of love, and I hope that it reveals answers to all of your questions this year. And it really is special, to the point where Alexis and I were literally looking at it right before we started going, wow, that's a really special piece. So I'm sending you from my heart to yours, Rebecca. I hope that you enjoy this, and I hope it blesses you. Yay! Okay, good. Yay! That felt good, didn't it? That was really, really good. It's my favorite part of the whole thing. I mean, I love talking about all the things, but the charity and the giveaways just kind of re-energize me on a big way. Cheers to both of you. Okay. Next up, Onyx. Let's do Onyx. We're going to move kind of quickly now because there's little bits of this and little bits of that. I have 4 of these generators, to be precise. These are some of the largest Onyx generators we've ever offered you here at SG. I have a little bit more. I have 4 small, 10 medium, and 2 large. So this is the small. This I have 4 of. This is Onyx, and all of these come with I Am Safe perfume, which has almost every root chakra essential oil in there that you can imagine. And because Onyx is one of the most powerfully protective crystals you can work with. Okay, so if you've been calling in big protection and feeling really safe and grounded this year, maybe that's what you need at the beginning of the year to move into the year with grace. So you get the generator plus the perfume. The small size is 65. The medium size is 85. And the large size is 105. 65, 85, 105, all of them come with the free perfume. Isn't that cool? Again, our lowest price on Onyx generators ever, and the shipping is baked in if you're in the US. It's $5 extra if you're outside the US. So again, small, medium, so you can see the difference in size. They're all beveled on the bottom too. Aren't they beautiful? These were carved for us. A lot of our generators now at this point are carved for us, which is kind of exciting because I'm picky about generators. And I believe they all have 8 sides on the top, which is for prosperity. So not just protection, but prosperity too. Aren't they fun? Congratulations in advance to those of you who are getting those. I wish we had more of those, but that is last call for Onyx generators this year at SG. Ooh, look at that one. Ooh, wait. No, look. Did you see that?
Oh, no, there's a shield on it.
Whoa. This one has a shield on it, you guys. You shall not pass. Look at that. Is that the coolest thing? I'm really sorry because there's only one small that has it that I've seen, but look at that shield on there. Is that not the coolest thing?
That's awesome.
We get excited about stuff like that. It's really cool, isn't it?
Especially on black onyx.
I know. To have a shield on black onyx, like whoever got that one is like...
Set.
I don't know. That's very Gandalf, that particular one. I like that. Okay. Congratulations in advance to those of you who got those. I know. Crystal Scarlet's like, I want the shield one. I would too. I know. So that's a lucky piece for somebody. Okay, so we'll come back and let you know who got those. I have 13 pieces of Malacola. This is the lowest price we've ever had on Congo Malacola. This is Malacola, a combination of malachite and chrysocolla from the Congo region of Africa. This is the most powerful, and hear me when I say this, this is the most powerful healer of the female body systems. So if you came to me and said, look, I need help with ovaries, uterus, menopause, hormones, anything, this is the strongest healer of the female body system that I could possibly give to you. Because it's malachite, which is a heart healer and a body healer, with chrysocolla, which heals the divine feminine. These pieces come from the Congo region of Africa, which is just an incredibly miraculous place to mine crystals, because it has this old, ancient vibration to it. It's a deeper energy. Do you see the green in there is the malachite? And then the blue on top is the chrysocolla. Aren't these stunning? Truly, truly, truly. Okay, so these, our original price on these was $65. Again, we have 13 of these. They're $49 each. Lowest price ever. Look at that. All of that, this piece has all that malachite on one side and then all of that chrysocolla on the other side. Aren't they beautiful? So this is for somebody who's having challenges with the female system, or the other way to work with this is a really good stone for pregnancy, because this supports a healthy pregnancy too. Those are both stones that strengthen, at least according to legends, right? They strengthen sort of the entire female system. So they strengthen the uterus, they strengthen the cervix. So I have customers who come and say, you know, I've got an at-risk pregnancy. What's a good stone to use? What should I keep near me or with me during labor? They call malachite the doula stone. And I have friends who are big believers, because every time I know someone who's pregnant, I always give them malachite or malacola for a baby shower gift. And I always say, hold it when you're pushing. And invariably they say, it got better when I held my malachite. So that's why they call it the doula stone. It's interesting, isn't it? Yeah, Gemma Marie White Sage Woman is 6 months pregnant now. Congratulations, Mama. How exciting that is. 6 months pregnant for me was like happy time. I loved that whole 6 to 8 month. After 8 months, I wanted them to leave my body. But up until about 8 months, I loved that whole part of my pregnancy. Yeah, it's the doula stone. And you can read up about that too. You know what I mean? You can read about malachite, doula stone. Look up doula stone. You'll find more information about it. Baby number 4. Maybe you're kind of ready for it to be over now. I remember I was like, listen, Zoe. Because Zoe was almost overdue. I was like, you don't have to, you know, you just can't stay here. You got to get out. We got to move on from this. I knew she was my last one, and I was so tired, and I had a 1.5-year-old toddler. Party on, Mama. I see you. Okay, so congratulations to those of you who got those two. Those are so beautiful. Do you guys want to report anything before I go on? Is there anything we should tell people about?
Yes. Let's see. I can do...
It's her 4th girl. Cheers, cheers, cheers. That you are a powerful woman. If you bring 4 women through, I think that is a whole other category of women. Truly. I mean, that you are a priestess to bring 4 other women onto this planet. Cheers to you, and thank you for that. Truly.
Okay.
Aww. We can always come
Ready?
back. Yeah.
Oh, no,
Are you ready? Okay.
I'm ready.
Which ones are we going over?
For the small black onyx generators.
Okay, small black onyx generators.
We've got Mia's Touch and Stacy Wilson.
Okay, Mia's Touch, Stacy Wilson.
Danielle and Cheryl.
Danielle and Cheryl, congratulations, guys.
And then for the...
That was a small.
For the medium.
Mediums.
We have Tara and Angela.
Tara and Angela.
Lena and Stacy.
Lena and Stacy.
And Trish.
And Trish. Congratulations.
And for the large, we've got Katana and Chrissy.
Katana and Chrissy for the large.
And those are the only 2.
And that's all of it. Yeah, okay. Onyx is gone. Congratulations, you guys. By the way, the notes in I Am Safe perfume, primary notes are cedarwood, vetiver, and sandalwood. And it's heaven in a bottle. You'll love it. So if you haven't worked with I Am Safe, which is one of our older perfumes, but we continue to make it because it has a little cult following, I think you're going to really enjoy being introduced to that one too. Let's see. Oh, I want those Septarian.
Oh, yes. So
this is one of my favorite things in the whole sale because I'm a Septarian-aholic. I have a personal problem with Septarian. I love it. Seriously, I think I have 8 or 10 plates of it around the house. It's just one of the first crystals I really fell in love with because I had a very powerful experience with it. These, I have 2 of the extra large and 5 of the large, so not very many of these to go around. These are Septarian cubes. Right? So what is Septarian? The word septaria in Latin means cracks. And so that's where the name comes from. Septarian is actually a mix of aragonite and calcite. And that brings organization, de-stressing, and happiness. And what's really cool about these are flat on one side so that they sit upright on your altar. They don't sit flat like that. They sit like that. So they look very dimensional. My husband wanted one of these, actually, so I thought about setting one aside as a gift for him. It's a very cool gift for a man, too. This is ancient wisdom. Happiness, organization, clarity, and wisdom. The extra large are $90 a piece. I have 2 of these. Look at the window into that. Again, that's all calcite right there with all of that aragonite. Even the back is beautiful. So I have 2 of the extra large, and then I have 5 of the large, and these are $80 a piece. And again, these are like super grade A Septarian, because the grade A has all of the calcite veining. You don't find those on all Septarian. Just like every stone, there are grades. And these are like super duper grade A. Isn't that beautiful? So that's the front. Really good stone for shamanic practice too. A lot of shamanic practitioners use Septarian as they go into shamanic journey, like to help them drop in, and then to come out of shamanic journey to ground themselves and to integrate the wisdom that they got from their journey. So if you're in soul shift, for example, this would be a good one for you too. Excited for you. One of my favorites. Isn't it beautiful? And they say you can always find a dragon in any Septarian piece. And I have found that to be true. So you have to look for your dragon. Alexis keeps reaching out for it. I'm like, nope.
I just don't want to miss you.
Congratulations. Yeah, see, Carmeline's saying that she loves it too. It has several pieces. It's just a cool one, isn't it? I think it's really, really neat. Crystal loves dragons, so they call it the dragon stone because our ancestors, you know, Septarian grows in these nodules and they look like eggs. Have you seen them? I have one here in the classroom somewhere. But anyway, like it cracks along these veins, and so it looks like a egg that a dinosaur would like walk out of. And so that's where the name dragonstone or dragon eggs come from. Thank you, Janice. I have an oddly encyclopedic knowledge of crystals, which is why I wrote Crystal Lore. I was like, somewhere I have to catalog all my stories, because it would be a waste, you know what I mean, to have all of this. I don't know this much about everything, but I do have this like kind of oddly alphabetical catalogic knowledge of crystals. Aww. Tracy wants blue onyx. Let me see what I can do about that. I don't have any today, but I can keep you in mind for next time. Okay. Oh, the little travel altars. I want to talk about that. Okay, here's another one. I don't have a lot of these. This is different. I have 9 of these total. I bought these and brought them to you because one of my favorite teachers carries this. And so I have started, when I go to ceremony, I kept one, and so I have one too. This is called a traveling altar. And it's just like that. You can put it, you know, sort of crossbody like that, or just over your shoulder as I model it for you. Do you like my traveling altar? You really can carry it with you. And what it has are the, I said 7 earlier, the 8 auspicious symbols from Buddhism are all around the front. This is all done in Tibetan silver. Beautiful statue of the Buddha in the center. Isn't that stunning? These are all handmade, by the way. And the little bag that they sit inside is handmade too. The little brass button. And it closes. And then you have your brass buttons at the side too. Aren't they stunning? So I have 2 that are round. These are all $55, by the way. I have 2 that are round and 7 that are this shape. Not round, shall we say. Okay. So the 7 are the 8 auspicious symbols. Let me tell you what they are. These are core to Buddhism, by the way. The 8 symbols, as they go around, they're not in order. The 8 symbols are the conch shell, which is the voice of Buddha and Buddha's wisdom. The lotus, which represents ascension. Lotus flowers grow in mud, and so do good humans. And so what the lotus represents is that out of difficulty comes your beauty. Then the wheel, which is the cycle of life. The umbrella, which represents protection for you. The endless knot, which represents unity. The golden fishes for prosperity and abundance. The victory banner, which represents overcoming obstacles in your life. And then the treasure vase, which represents all of your desires made manifest. Isn't that cool? So you'll carry all 8 of the Buddha's blessings with you every time you carry your travel altar. Or just place it on your altar to anchor that space. I keep things like this in the northern direction of my altar because that's the direction that honors the teachers and the ascended masters and the ancestors. Aren't they sweet? I'm so glad you guys like them too. Aren't they beautiful? I know, they have an incredible vibration to them. They're very unique. I had never seen anything like them in my life before. So I'm excited for you if you got one today. That's all we have of those. And then I have white buffalo turquoise, which has its own other amazing story. I want to show this to you. Aren't they beautiful? We'll come back to Malacola for you in just a second. I'm going to show you a couple more things fast and furious, and then we'll kind of do a wrap-up and let you know who got what.
Small, medium, high texture.
Okay, I have 4 sizes of white buffalo turquoise, which I have not had for you in 2 years?
Forever.
3 years maybe. I mean, for real. And this is all we have, by the way. We couldn't get any more. I have 6 small, 11 medium, 12 large, 3 extra large. Let me tell you what it is first, and then I'll tell you how much it costs, because I want you to pay attention. So this is what white buffalo turquoise looks like. It's not turquoise. It's called white buffalo turquoise. It's way more valuable than turquoise, okay? There's only one mine, and it's not an active mine, in Nevada, which is where this comes from. And one of the reasons that it looks different from regular turquoise is that there's no metals in it. You know, turquoise gets its color from copper, right, that it grows with. And so why is this special? Because this is sacred to the white buffalo calf woman, who in the Lakota tradition is the one who brought these 7 sacred ceremonies, including the pipe ceremony, to the Lakota people. And so, of course, she's responsible for most of the ceremonies and most of the traditions that underlie a lot of the major practices in Native American cosmology. She's an incredible figure. I have a painting of the white buffalo calf woman in my bathroom because it's the first place I look every day, and I feel like she blesses my day. And so I just want to make sure I've covered all my notes for you. Yeah, she introduced Sweat Lodge, vision questing, pipe ceremony. She is your companion. She brings deep spiritual transformation, helps you hold sacred space, and opens energy streams of tranquility, awareness, and insight. Okay, you ready? I just love holding it. I really, really do. Okay, so I have, this is the small. I have 6 pieces of the small. Our original price was $85. These are $75. This is the small white buffalo turquoise. Then the medium, I have 11 pieces. The next size up is $90. This is $90. Isn't it beautiful? Look at that. You can see all of the markings and all of the colorations on it. Again, very hard to find. There are people who try to sell howlite as white buffalo turquoise. Be very careful. Howlite is not white buffalo turquoise. You can tell by looking at this that this is not howlite. I think you can anyway. It's very, very different. This is the large size, and these are 105. I have 12 of this size. And then this is the extra large, and these are 115, and I have 3 of these pieces. Look at that. Isn't it beautiful? It's almost like you can feel the history and the connection. You'll find mostly white buffalo turquoise set into jewelry. So they cut and they cab this. I have a white buffalo ring in sterling silver that I got in Tucson like 4 years ago, and it has a small piece, like maybe the size of my middle fingernail, and I paid $300 for it. So it's when they cut it and cab it, and imagine how many cabochons you could get out of that. So if you wanted to make jewelry, or you knew how to make jewelry, or you knew how to cut and cab, you could actually take your piece and break it down and sell it. Or just keep it for your own collection. This size would be really beautiful wire wrapped. I can imagine making a cuff out of it, or just wire wrapping it and wearing it this way too, so the small size would be really good for that. Jan grew up on a Lakota reservation. So this has special resonance for you then. And if you think about it, like how central those ceremonies are to Native American cosmology and tradition, it's overwhelming when you think about the influence of white buffalo calf woman. She's one of my favorite avatars. Love, love, love so much. I'm excited for you guys. Okay, congratulations. What can we share? Malacola would be good to share?
Yes, we can.
Who got the big divine feminine healing tonight?
Athena and Gail.
Athena and Gail. Congratulations.
Amy and Maureen.
Amy and Maureen.
Rinna and Michelle.
Rinna and Michelle.
Gemma and April.
Gemma and April.
Mia's Touch and Becca.
Mia's Touch and Becca.
And Amy Novak and Jessica Gavitt.
Amy Novak and Jessica got it. Congratulations. So that's the Malacola. That's the big doula, divine feminine, heal the systems, take care of my uterus stone. It's a very important one.
I don't think we read Septarian yet.
Okay, Septarian, let's do that.
For the extra large.
Okay, the extra large cubes are going to
LaFawn and Daniel.
LaFawn and Daniel, congratulations.
And the large cubes are going to Chrissy and Brenda.
Okay, large cubes are going to Chrissy and Brenda.
Christine and Samantha.
Christine and Samantha.
And Emma.
And Emma. Congratulations. Those Septarian cubes are unreal to me. I think they're so beautiful. So congratulations to you guys. Okay. I have a second beautiful giveaway tonight, or not giveaway, but charity piece for you tonight. And I'll tell you why I was called to do this. I wasn't going to do two, okay? This is a Congo Citrine cluster. I'm doing all the prosperity stones tonight because a lot of you, it's the new year and you're thinking about how you're going to attract new levels of prosperity this year. But you know what my spirit guides told me? If I did this one as a charity, not only are you going to be blessed with prosperity, but the charity that you choose is going to receive that blessing too. And so I'm honoring that wisdom. And I'm doing a crazy price on this. Usually these clusters are way more expensive than this. I'm doing this one for $120 tonight. This is a natural Congo Citrine cluster. Not a single point, but 100 points, okay? So whoever wins this one or chooses this one tonight, I'm going to ask you to choose a charity, and we are going to send all those blessings of prosperity not only to you, look at all the points on the side of that one, it's like a castle, but also to, oh, look at the rainbow. Do you see that one right there? What, right there, watch my finger. I didn't see that rainbow before. Isn't that gorgeous? You don't always see a lot of rainbows in Congo Citrine, so that's kind of special when that happens. I need to stop staring at it, but it's really, really pretty. That's stunning. Okay, who got this one?
I see. Katana Allen.
Katana got it. Congratulations, Katana. This is a special one, and it's coming with a very special intention, not just for you, but for the charity that we send those funds to. So, Katana, you don't have to tell us now, but please let us know where we can send those funds on your behalf to bless that organization with the same beautiful prosperity energy stream that I'm sending to you with this beautiful piece. Congratulations to you. All right. Woo! That was fun. Okay. Where are we going now? Yeah, let's do that one. Okay. This I showed you earlier. This is the only one I've seen like this. Not to say you haven't seen one, but this is the only time I've seen double terminated Lemurian quartz. There's one point, there's the other point, in matrix. So not polished, not, you know, not even taken out of the earth, basically. Unearthed in its original complete form. There's a massive rainbow on that side, by the way. I don't know if you can see it, but the whole side there is open and super juicy clear. And there's a big old rainbow on the side. Why is Lemurian quartz important? By the way, do you see the lines? If you're new to crystals, you need to know that those lines, what they call a staircase or stairway to heaven, those lines are why they call this Lemurian quartz. These come from Minas Gerais, Brazil. And it's thought that when Lemuria was destroyed, that the priests and the priestesses encoded, cue siren, all of their wisdom into those lines. And so you can sit in meditation and almost read it like Braille to sort of download whatever wisdom those priests and priestesses put into your piece. Isn't it beautiful? It is a little bit, there's a little bit of chlorite in this one. Good call. It's a very slight blue-green in certain light. But look at how clear those lines are. Like, is that stunning or what? Okay, so there's only one of these. It is the star of the show, darling. Except I can't find it.
It's underneath the buffalo turquoise.
God, Alexis.
It's towards the very bottom.
Oh, there it is. Okay. So this piece is 500. Like I said, it's the star of the show. It's one of a kind. It's the only double term Lemurian I've ever seen in Matrix before. So, isn't that cool? I know. It's like you could sit there and just get lost in those lines. That becomes its own meditation, by the way. I've actually led my students through a meditation before where we sat and decoded and read the lines of our Lemurian in almost like a trance state. And you'd be amazed how far you can go. You can also ask in meditation for your Lemurian to show you which priest or priestess encoded it. You ever done that before? Have a little Blue Lotus tea before you do that. You go to Funky Town. Okay.
Brenda Addington.
Brenda got that one. It's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. Alexis just threw her computer down.
Better my laptop than the crystal.
Yeah, Laura Walters wants to know if we can wire wrap that. Girl, you know me. I'm a big jewelry girl. If I could pull that off, I don't know what kind of wire I would need, like a crane around my neck to hold it up. Yeah, I don't know. Dawn says I look and I sound better now, but now my voice is starting to go again. Okay. I thank my children for this beautiful cold, by the way. My kids, like, digression for a minute, play ping pong with cold and flu. I don't know if your kids do that, but it's like one gets it and gets well, and then all of a sudden the other one's sick, and then the other one gets it back, and the other one gets it sick, and I sit in the middle and just go, anyway. Oregano oil. I'm doing it all. I'm doing celery juice. I'm doing oregano oil. I've got ginger turmeric tea. I've got moringa on board. I've got all the, like, I've got cherry bark. I've got osha root. It's like, what else can I do? Anyway, it's true. We love them anyway. Okay, a couple more things to show you, then we're almost done for tonight. I have calcite. Different calcite. We've never had these before. I have seen them at shows, but I've never offered them to you like this before. I'm a calcite fiend. I have, by the way, I have 8 of the extra large and 6 of the large. The price on these is nuts. I'm not even going to talk about them all that much. These are natural calcite points. Naturally, completely terminated calcite points. This is raw calcite. Why does calcite matter? Because calcite, especially golden calcite like this, is power, prosperity, and happiness. And that should just, honestly, you should meditate, and that should just go right there. That is a massive dose of solar plexus medicine for you. So again, the large size of this, I just had it. Okay, the large, I have 6 of them. They're $37 a piece. It's a really affordable way to power up on calcite. Aren't they beautiful? I know. I love this so much. I have a piece almost like this, a very small piece on my prosperity altar. So that's where yours should go too, because again, it's power and prosperity. Really good stone for the new year, plus a dose of happiness. And then the extra large is $45. It's a huge piece of golden calcite. And these are, yeah, $45. I have 8 of these. And that is all she wrote. That's the extra large. And this is the large. And they will fly away. Aren't they beautiful? Look, even the back is beautiful. Again, meditation, that goes right here. If you're a crystal healer, you need one of these for your clients. If they're like, I don't feel like I'm in my power, and I can't seem to attract prosperity, and I'm not happy, and I'm unsatisfied, I would just be like, here, lay down, boom, on the solar plexus for 20 minutes. And then call me in the morning. Aren't they beautiful? I know. I wish I had more of those too. That's all they had of that calcite medicine. And then I'm going to show you one more thing. This is last but not least for tonight.
What?
Did I miss anything? Did I miss anything? No? Okay. Okay. A lot of you are here for this. I've never, ever, ever seen anything like these before. I saved the best for last, maybe. These are naturally hand-polished Congo Citrine wands. Okay? I have 4 of the small. By the way, this is a double terminated wand that was polished, right? Do you realize that? It's 80 grams, by the way, is what that says. 80 grams. We bought these directly from the source. So they mined it in South Africa. They polished it, okay? The small, which is this one, are $79. And the medium are $109. And that's all I got. Good luck. Ready, go. Oh, actually, I forgot the bags. This isn't last but not least. I know. I wish I had more. The price is insane. You're welcome, and I love you. And you should wire wrap that and wear that just like that. Can you imagine? Like, if that isn't a wand to send and receive prosperity energy, I don't know what is. Seriously, that is a naturally double terminated wand that was hand polished. Oh, did you see the rainbow in there? Ah! Where'd it go? This one has it. This side has it too. Oh, now you can kind of see the rainbow on that side. You're going to lose your mind. When you get this is going to be one of those crystals. This is a power crystal, by the way. I define a power crystal as a crystal that you buy, and when it comes, you can't put it down. Like, you want to sleep with it. You want to cuddle with it. This is a power crystal, and I don't blame you. I'm hoping I can find more of these this year. But what happened in the Republic of the Congo last year is that they got hip to the program with crystals. And so now they have done this with the taxes. All of the Congo crystals, the Malacola, the Isurine, the dioptase, the Congo Citrine, all of the Congo-based minerals are, all of our vendors have told us to expect double, triple, quadruple the prices this year in Tucson because the country got hip to the program. Which, you know what? Let it support the people as long as the money goes to the right place is what I say. Congratulations, you guys. Yay, I know. Rebecca's blessed. I'm so glad you're excited. All right, this is last but not least. These are the best. I'm so excited for those of you who got those, by the way. These are the best surprise bags we've ever done. We have truly outdone ourselves. I'm teaching a brand new class. We actually start tomorrow called Soul Shift. It's my most powerful online class I've ever taught. I'm so excited to start tomorrow. And so we are doing shifting bags. And each of these bags is worth between $200 and $300. Our price is $100 per bag. I only have 50 of them. But here's the real pièce de résistance. Beyond the value already, we made a shifting incense blend, okay, just for these surprise bags that has in it, are you ready? Mugwort, angelica, palo santo, cinquefoil for prosperity, red sandalwood, rosemary, cacao, buchu, which is the active ingredient in an incense I made called Boom Shiva. Only inhale if you want a good time. And blue lotus oil. This will be a year's supply for you, no matter how, because it just takes a pinch of this to take you where you need to go. And then also inside the bag, you're going to get 2 candles, 3 perfumes, 2 crystal specimens, a full set of tea lights. This is our Via tea light for prosperity, by the way. This one has a huge purple fluorite generator in it, and a quartz cluster. And you're getting all of our flash tattoos. 5 sheets of really fun Sage Goddess flash tattoos. These are the ones I always wear on my wrists, by the way. I wear these as bracelets. In case you ever noticed that, that's what these are. Isn't that fun? So the value of your bag is between $200 and $300. The price is $100. Plus you get your shifting incense, which you can't get anywhere else. And I have 50 of them. So if you're ready to shift it. And so all the tools are going to be intuitively chosen. You know, we're going to kind of feel into each person who wins one and see kind of where you are, what your shifting edge is. And we're going to choose tools to support you. And what's really fun is we have more than 5,000 items in this building between candles and gemstones and perfumes and incense and home decor and jewelry and clothing and all the things. So you really never know what you're going to get. And it's very unlikely that you'll get anything you already have. So it's kind of a fun way to go. Now you see when the feed goes crazy, it's because people have gotten those goodie bags before and they are just, it's overwhelming the value of them. We kind of go crazy with those things. So congratulations in advance. And enjoy that incense. That's a good one. It is Christmas in a bag, isn't it? Chosen one, I agree with you. If you haven't experienced some of the ingredients in that incense, it really will soften you. It would be a really good one to burn before meditation or journey because it's just going to kind of soften your senses a little bit. You'll enjoy that one. The Buffalo Turquoise is from Nevada. So, and that's where Buffalo Turquoise, white Buffalo Turquoise comes from. So that's where that comes from. Okay, so Pamela's asking what to do. So just in case anybody's new, all you do is say sold when I show you something that you want. And then all you have to have is an account on sagegoddess.com because we invoice you. We're going to invoice you either tonight or tomorrow morning. And then you just pay your invoice and everything gets shipped to you because the shipping is baked into your price if you're in the U.S. So that's the other. You end up saving between $15, I would say, and $30 depending on what you buy because you're saving on shipping and because the prices in the spec sale are always the best prices, even better than our website sometimes. So congratulations to everybody tonight. Everybody wants to know who got the bags. I know, I did too.
I think we're still working on that one.
Are we working on the bags? Okay, it's going to be a minute.
Or I can name off the turquoise while you
Let's do the white buffalo turquoise, shall we? Sounds good.
So for small white buffalo turquoise, we've got Janice and Heather.
Okay, small white buffalo is Janice and Heather.
Dina and Maureen.
Dina and Maureen.
Gilded Soul and Ginger Roach.
Gilded Soul and Ginger Roach. Congratulations to all of you. That's the small white buffalo. We'll get there, Tammy. Hang on, girl. I got you. I see you. We'll get to Citrine next.
For medium.
Okay,
we
medium.
have Sarah and Sharon.
Sarah and Sharon.
Renee and Angela.
Renee and Angela.
Yacht Club Crew.
Yacht Club Crew.
And Dina.
And Dina.
Lori and Trish.
Lori and Trish.
LaFawn and Sharon.
LaFawn and Sharon.
And Deanna.
And Deanna.
For large.
That was medium. This is large.
We have Eve.
Okay, Eve.
And Ruth.
And Ruth.
Denise and Chrissy.
Denise and Chrissy.
And for extra large.
Okay, extra large.
We have Janet and Brenda.
Janet and Brenda. So that is all the white buffalo. Congratulations, you guys. That's all the white buffalo in the house.
It looks like we have some pieces left.
Oh, we do have pieces left over. Okay.
We do have a small piece available.
We have one small left of the white buffalo.
We have 9 medium left.
And 9 medium pieces left of white buffalo. So if you still want white buffalo turquoise, it's a special one. It's a good one for collectors too, because again, it's like you mostly find it cabbed in jewelry. So to have a rough piece of white buffalo turquoise, given the lineage of that stone, it's a pretty special thing to own. Okay, and then citrine wands. Can we do that? They're working feverishly, guys. So hang tight. It's all we want. We want to get you all the. Okay.
We're missing our Queen Golnaz today.
We are missing Queen Golnaz, so we are a little understaffed, but we are doing our best.
It looks like we're waiting. We're still figuring out the citrine, but
Okay.
I can give the calcite.
Okay, let's do calcite. We'll come back with citrine.
So for large calcite,
Large calcite.
we have Jan and Naomi,
Jan and Naomi,
Amy and Jessica,
Amy and Jessica,
and Tammy and Teresa.
Tammy and Teresa.
And for extra large, we have Tracy and Anna,
Tracy and Anna,
Dina and Jamie,
Dina and Jamie,
Brandy and Danielle,
Brandy and Danielle,
and Debbie and Brenda.
and Debbie and Brenda. Congratulations, you guys. Thanks, you guys, for your patience. We appreciate you. We want to know too. Like I'm sitting here going, yeah, who got that thing? I want to know all the things.
And this is the rack that you sent me.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
Actually,
okay.
have them all done now, so I'll send you the full list.
Okay,
Right
cool.
on.
So we've got the full list, and then
You
we'll
guys are
have to
doing
go
great.
back and do citrine. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah. No, I'm like, wow, high five. That was really fast.
Yeah, that was really, really fast.
Woo.
Okay, so
Okay.
we have Monique and Mia's Touch.
Is this bags or citrine?
bags?
Okay, this is the surprise bags. Monique and Mia's Touch.
Yes.
Okay, Monique and Mia's Touch.
Carmelin and Teresa.
Carmelin and Teresa.
April and Julia.
April and Julia. Is it Carmelin or Carmelin? You gotta let me know. April and Julia.
It's Sarah and Rhonda.
Sarah and Rhonda.
Tara and Jessica.
Tara and Jessica.
Lena and Veronica.
Lena and Veronica.
Rena and Michelle.
Rena and Michelle.
Dina and Sierra.
Dina and Sierra.
Debbie and Chris.
Debbie and Chris.
Christy and Christine.
Christy and Christine.
Dina
Dina.
got 2.
Dina got 2.
And we have Stacy and Christy.
Stacy and Christy.
Lori and Gemma.
Lori and Gemma.
Misty and Stipple.
Misty and Stipple. Okay.
Stipple.
S-T-I.
P-S-S-T-T-A-B-L-E.
Okay.
Uh,
Okay.
Mich-
We're working on that. We're trying. We're trying. We don't want to mess it up.
Michelle and Jessie.
Oh, good. Okay, thank you for that. Michelle and Jessie.
Sharon and Christy.
Sharon and Christy.
Samantha and Athena.
Samantha and Athena.
Cindy and that goes back to the top. Cindy and Lori.
Cindy and Lori. We've got multiple Michelles, by the way, so if we can clarify that, that would be good.
Oh yes. Michelle was Nacello.
Michelle Nacello.
Yes.
Okay.
Annette and Tony.
Annette and Tony.
Danielle and Trish.
Danielle and Trish.
Susan and Elizabeth.
Susan and Elizabeth.
Ashley and Andrea.
Ashley and Andrea. Or Andrea.
Sarah and Nicole.
Sarah and Nicole.
Julia and Paulette.
Julia and Paulette.
And Monique and Lori.
And Monique and Lori.
Whew.
Woo!
Okay.
Virtual high fives. MSG. Christine got her first surprise bag. Super excited for you. If you need us to clarify at all, let us know. We're so happy to do that. We want to make sure we know that you know if you got one or not. Yay, yay, yay. Congratulations. Shifting bags for everyone all around. Okay, and then is the citrine the only piece that we have not announced?
Have we announced Tanzanite?
I don't know if we announced Tanzanite. Let's do that.
I don't think we announced Tanzanite.
Okay.
So we have Trish and Lena.
Okay, Trish and Lena for Tanzanite.
Sarah and Cheryl.
Sarah and Cheryl.
Faith and Jan.
Faith and Jan.
Yacht Club Crew
Okay.
and Janice.
Yacht Club Crew and Janice.
Teresa and Becca Booth.
Teresa and Becca Booth.
And Multilight 16.
And Multilight 16. Congratulations. That's the Tanzanite. Dawn Fisher wanted a bag. Oh, the traveling altars, the Buddha bags with the auspicious symbols. Let's do that one. I'm really curious to see who got those two.
Okay.
I know.
For the round.
Okay, the round ones.
Mia's Touch and Naomi.
Mia's Touch and Naomi got the 2 round ones. Congrats, girls.
And the temple shaped.
Temple.
Tracy and Janet.
Tracy and Janet.
Perfectly Tracy.
Perfectly Tracy.
And Maria.
And Maria.
Carissa and Dina.
Carissa and Dina.
And Tracy Glassbell.
And Tracy Glassbell got one. Congratulations, you guys. There are multiple Aprils, and so April, is it Colazo or Collazo, is asking if she got a Malacola. So we will confirm that for you, April, darling.
April Colazo.
April Colazo. Got it. Congratulations to you. We need to bring Satnam back. Tony Buford has an addiction to Satnam perfume, and I get it. Do you know that Satnam, I have a little local moms group that I get together every so often, every couple months to meditate and pray. And Satnam was the one perfume I gifted them. I was just so called. Satnam means my name is truth, and it's one of the most beautiful, I think, perfumes that we've made. And I don't even think we have it on the website, but Tony Buford has a legit addiction to it, so we need to get it back. One of these days. Duly noted.
That is a really good one.
You know, it's good when, like, I have a group and I'm like, what do these women need? They're stressed, they're tired, they're anxious, they're, you know, they need Satnam. They're menopausal, you know. All right, citrine wands. Drum roll, please. Can we do it? Are you ready?
I don't think we have that one yet.
Okay.
Let me go.
They're working on it. Yes. I don't know if you saw the feed.
It blew up.
Like, I think we got whiplash from the feed on this on the citrine wands. I'm really excited for you guys. Honestly, those citrine wands are worth, I'm sure you know this, like between 3 and 4 times that price. So that was almost like a gift tonight.
The feed went by too fast for us,
yeah.
So we will get that afterwards. We'll go back and get that.
We got to go back because we don't want to make a mistake there. The feed went so fast. I don't know if you saw that, but it was a little intense. That happens every now and then when something is priced about 70% below the retail value. Did the small buffalo get sold? I think it did. We had a few more people who checked in and wanted the small buffalo, white buffalo turquoise. There was one more left, I think.
Yes. That was... I'm not sure if we caught that one.
We can give you the medium real quick. And then
Yeah, the medium? Okay, we sold the last of the medium, I think, too.
Okay. The medium, we got Trish and Nicole.
Trish and Nicole.
Carmelin and Persephone.
Is it I still need to know if it's Carmelin or Carmelin. I think it's Carmelin, but I'm not sure. Carmelin, okay. I think.
Carmelin.
And Persephone. Okay, congratulations.
And Tracy Cunningham.
And Tracy Cunningham. That's right. Did we do the Calcite Generators? Jessica Gavin's asking. I don't know if we did those. Okay. With the Claritas perfume. Did we do them?
No, not yet.
Okay, let's do the Calcite Generators.
Tracy Cunningham got the small turquoise.
Okay. Oh, and Tracy Cunningham got the small turquoise. Congratulations, Tracy. You got the last. Okay.
For the Calcite Generators, Tracy and Tara.
Tracy and Tara for the Calcite Generators.
Ruth and Gemma.
Ruth and Gemma? Good, yes. Gemma. Okay, good.
Dawn and Jessica.
Dawn and Jessica.
And Christine and Yacht Club Crew.
And Christine and Yacht Club Crew. Got the Calcite Generators. Okay. Now, I have one more piece of lavenderite that I want to give away, and that's how we're going to close our session tonight, with a giveaway. 2019 for me is a heart center year. It's a 3-year in numerology, and 3 is the number of going from duality to unity. Okay, so the 3 is the number. Think of 2 parents who have a child, right? Like, what happens to their heart? Their heart expands in love, and that's what this year is about. I'm really moving into this year with that intention. If you want to borrow it, would love to have you use that as an intention for the year too. And since this is a stone of opening the heart space and connecting to your purpose, I already gave one piece away tonight, but this is the other piece that I have. And isn't it stunning? I wish you could feel it. The texture, do you see how the texture is almost like calcite? How it's almost got a soft texture to it. This is lavenderite, and it's a Dharma stone. It enhances your spiritual work. It helps you understand why you incarnated in this lifetime. And it opens your heart to be more tender. Rebecca got a piece shaped like a heart. Remember Rebecca's piece? I love that piece for you so much, Rebecca. It made my heart really happy to give that to you tonight. That was like one of the most exciting moments of the sale for me tonight. But I have one more piece, and I would love for you guys to have it. It does remind me of Tiffany stone too, Tammy, honestly. It does. It's got that, but the texture is really different. And the metaphysical properties are a little bit different. Okay. Let me see where this is going. I see you. Oh, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right. It doesn't really surprise me where Spirit's taking me with this one. It doesn't really surprise me. But because you've been on my mind. So wait till I tell you. Okay. Where are you, Michelle Nasello? Where are you? So Michelle, there is a third piece in the building, okay? I was feeling called to give this to you, but then in your comment, you're saying this can help my daughter after being hit by a car. I'm going to send 2 pieces to you, Michelle. I want you to keep them together at first, and then your daughter can take one, and you can take the other. I love, love, love that you put your daughter first in your comment. I really do. I'm a mom, right? So I always put my daughter first. But you're first to me. So you take your piece, and you can choose. I'm not going to tell you which piece goes to whom. When you get the 2 pieces and you start working with them together, you decide which one feels right to you and which one feels right to your daughter. And I hope it's just this really beautiful moment where you guys get to connect and know that you're loved. Not just the love that you have for each other, but you're loved by others too, including me and my team. That sounds so exciting. So enjoy that. Make a little ceremony out of that, because this is a healing stone too. But it really is going to open your heart space. It's going to help you hear the voices more clearly and really give you guidance and direction this year, not only for your daughter and how she needs to heal and what she needs to do to heal, but also you and what you need for your soul this year too, sweet mama. We always put our kids first. It's so true. We always do that. But we also need to really take care of ourselves too. I'm here to do that, both of those things. So Teresa Moore, yes, we all have spirit guides. We do. And did you know that like some come and go at different times in your life? I believe spirit guides come like in advance of changes and shifts in your life. You know, when you're about to go through something, or when you're recovering, or when you're going through something difficult in your life, I think new spirit guides come through. Teaching guides come through if you're about to learn something new, or, you know, attain a new level of knowledge or something in your practice. I think new guides show up for you for that. You have love guides, you have healing guides. And so one of the things I teach in my online classes, and you're welcome to join us. In fact, you can still register tonight for Soul Shift and join us tomorrow. It starts tomorrow, so your timing will be really good. I'll have my team put the link up for you if you'd like more information. But we're doing live shamanic journey every month. In that class, if I can have my voice back. And one of the whole purposes of shamanic journey is to meet your guides. So I'm going to be taking everybody into the 3 levels of awareness, and there's different spirit guides that wait for you at each of those portals, each of those doorways. So if you want to learn more about guides and shamanic journey and all of that, Soul Shift will be a really good place for you to go. Would love to have you there. All right, you guys, I'm excited for tomorrow too. So enjoy the rest of your evening. A couple of things to tell you. So Team SG is going to invoice you. You have 24 hours to pay your invoice, and that's how this whole process works. Tomorrow on the event page, probably not tonight because we're getting to the end of the day. Tomorrow on the event page, they're going to list everybody who won everything. So you'll have complete clarity. I'm sure those of you who want the citrine wands are going to be very excited to see who won. Congratulations again to all of you. And then we're back, I think, 2 weeks from tonight.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure. Get ready, because we're going to be doing a live version of this from Tucson in a couple of weeks. And there's one more thing I wanted to tell you. So before I go to Tucson every year, I do something called the Tucson Treasure. And it's a chance to pre-purchase a surprise. This year's Tucson Treasure, I don't want to give away the surprise, but one of the things that I had made for you and that I'm retrieving in Tucson relates to butterflies. That's all I can tell you. It relates to butterflies. And so this year, with every Tucson Treasure, you're getting a free bottle of butterfly perfume, which is a brand new perfume that I made. All of the essential oils in butterfly perfume attract butterflies. Isn't that cool? Like geranium and tagetes. It's actually an anti-depression blend. Ironically, all of the EOs that attract butterflies also ease the symptoms of anxiety and depression. You think that's a surprise or a coincidence? I don't think so. But here's what you need to know. There's 2 different price points. So you can purchase the $50 price point. And by the way, when you purchase the Tucson Treasure, it's guaranteed to be worth 20 to 40% more than you pay, at least, okay? You're basically buying at my discount. And so you're going to get your Tucson Treasure plus your butterfly perfume. If you purchase the $150 option, you're getting a custom crystal butterfly bottle that I had made just for those Tucson Treasures. It's not going to be available anywhere else. So you're going to get the full-size perfume plus the custom bottle. I think we have a third of the quantity left. The Tucson Treasures are almost sold out. They always sell out before I leave. So if you're interested in that, and you feel called to it, especially if you're transforming this year, you know, butterfly medicine is such powerful medicine. And the perfume is a gift on top of the stone that you receive itself. But all I can tell you is it's related to butterflies. So the team will put up the link for the Tucson Treasure. They already did. Thank you for that. So if you're interested in that, there's a little bit of those left too. I know, right? It's actually, the Tucson Treasure is a better value even than spec sale, which is why people wait all year long and get in line, because they know I bring back really juicy, beautiful things. And what I'm bringing back this year, I've never brought back before. Plus, I usually find some surprises, so it's kind of exciting for us too. Cody, don't even get me started. Those of you who are being affected by the government shutdown, I just want to tell you, I love you, and we all appreciate you. This must be a very difficult time for you, and so we are all holding the space that this will get resolved for you quickly. So much love and so many blessings to you. All right, you guys, get ready to shift that shit tomorrow. I will see you at 2 p.m. tomorrow for live readings in the Soul Shift group, and I'll see you right at 4 p.m. for our first class together. Thank you for everything tonight. Thank you to Hannah and to Alexis for the beautiful work that you've done this evening. Appreciate you guys. And we'll see you soon. Enjoy, everybody. Have a great evening. We'll see you soon. Stay tuned for those citrine wands. I'm excited too to see you guys.